Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't know why this feels so awkward to me when I quite literally post TikToks and Reels and Shorts for a living, but let's do a little get ready with me, do an official introduction on here because I have been lagging in the YouTube space as far as long form content goes. I'm trying to get better about it. So I'm just gonna do a quick little makeup, not my everyday routine or anything like that. I am filming in my son's room because it has the best lighting in the entire house. Hi, my name's Val. I'm 29. I will be 30 next month. I have 3 children. I've been married to my husband for 7 years and together for almost 11. I'll be 11 years this year. I am a property manager and I also do content creation on the side. And I just want to preface with I don't really know how to do my makeup properly. Okay, I just wing it and it works for me. I keep it very simple. What else about me? We just relocated from the Central Valley to Southern California. We are very, very large, not large, very big Disney fans. We're there once a month, even when we lived in Northern California, which is where my husband and I mainly grew up. We were down here multiple times a year. 4 years ago, we ended up getting passes for the 5 of us, and yeah, it just kind of worked out. I was able to get relocated down to this area. My husband was able to get his job relocated down to this area, and we've been here since right before Thanksgiving. I'm absolutely loving it so far. We're about 45 minutes away from the parks. Obviously, it just depends on traffic, but we can get there pretty quickly. What else about me? I feel like I'm pretty boring. I started posting on TikTok in 2020, like many people did, just out of boredom. But I actually started out not posting my face at all, or when I did post my face, it was very rarely. I used to own a small shop where I made hand-sewn children's clothes. So that is what I would post, and then it just slowly evolved into me trying to conceive our 3rd child, and then the complications of that pregnancy and just a whole bunch of other things. Yeah, and then I just started posting more lifestyle family content. I still kind of post about all of that stuff, mainly books, Disneyland. I don't post parenting content too often because I try to not show the kids' faces on the internet a lot. I don't completely take them off of the internet, but I do try to limit what is out there now. And people are just very judgy. People are so judgy. And I can do hate comments all day long, but sometimes it gets to the point where it's just draining. So I don't post too much parenting stuff. I don't do family vlogs or anything like that. So yeah, at least I try not to, like I said. I am a California girl. However, I did grow up in Hawaii. I lived in Hawaii for quite some time with my family, my parents. And then when my parents got divorced, we moved to California, and then for college, I was going to go back to Hawaii, and I'm very, very glad that I didn't. I ended up staying for some unfortunate circumstances. We can touch on that later if anyone wants to know, but we ended up staying here, and I'm very glad because the following year is when I met my husband, and here we are now. I don't know where I would be if 18-year-old me had ended up going back to Hawaii. Actually, I'm sure that I'd still be there. Yeah, what else about me? Let's just get this out of the way now because I could do a story time later. While in Hawaii, when my parents were actively going through their divorce, separation, breakup, whatever, my mom broke the news to me when I was 10 that he was actually not my dad at all. Love that for me. And I had an entire other family in California. If you want a story time about that, I'll give you a story time about that. But that was one of the big factors of us leaving the islands and coming back to the mainland, was so that way I could finally connect and meet my family. And they are fantastic and amazing, and I love them. We've gotten very close. It's kind of like I was always a part of the family. What else? What else? I met my husband at a concert. We like the same music. I'm a huge reader. I think I've already said that. Anyways, this is so awkward for me. That was literally my quick makeup routine. Yeah, I don't really do much. So stick around if any of that sounded interesting at all to you. And I'll try to get better about doing long form content here and there. Q&As, I feel like are very fun. Story times are very fun for me. I used to do them on TikTok all the time. I did kind of slow down because there's only so many times I could talk about the same subject on there. And then after a while, you're either getting hate comments like crazy or people are kind of bored. Make sure you're following my other socials if you do want to see my short form content. Like I said, I post shorts and everything on here too, which is essentially what I post on the other social media sites. Thanks for having me.